Satnam lovelies, Shiv out on my walk. Hopefully, seems to be pretty quiet Sunday. Coronavirus time, so not as much traffic. And it's later on in the afternoon. I'd intended walking earlier, but I didn't get out. Does that happen to you? You think you're going, and an hour later, 2 hours later, maybe even 3 hours later. And sometimes you don't even get to go. I was all set to go. I was going to have a call with a friend, but then while she was walking, but then she decided she's got some hills, awesome for her. So I didn't go out. We were just going to walk at the same time and talk on the phone. And now I'm out here. And sometimes I'm out here, most of the time, and I love walking. You know this, and this is why I wanted to share this with you today, because you know that I love to walk. But I've got to tell you, sometimes, and possibly more than you might think, I don't want to do it. And today, it's overcast. I'm in a light sweatshirt, and I could possibly be without that. I'm in mid-calf yoga pants. So, it's not shorts, but it's not cold. It's not unpleasant. But I just want to stay home and feel like I'm under a rock and not speak to anybody and not see anybody. And it's just how I'm feeling. So I'm here right now and I'm talking to you as I'm walking, and I'm walking as I'm talking. And I've literally got to put one foot in front of the other. I literally had to pull the bloody headset out to do this recording for you, because of course it's not as powerful if I do it afterwards, right? I wanted to get it in this moment, right, of this is the moment. I'm just going to cross the road, so if I sound like I went distracted, that this is the moment. And that as much as things might look easy for other people, there's often a struggle in there. I do know that it's never a bad decision to go for a walk. So, but that doesn't always get me out either, Sometimes I just want to obviously just choose to lay there feeling rotten about myself, and really it's why I do the work that we do right together, because I feel there's days, and here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If we think about our moods and our energetic states as akin to the weather, to weather patterns, right? Then we would never expect it to be bright blue skies, whatever temperature you find to be the most temperate for you, and bright sunshine all day, every day. No darkness, no rain, no thunder, no surprise storms, none of that. Well, we wouldn't expect that, would we? We know it doesn't make sense to even think about that. But when it comes to how we feel, especially in this trite world of Facebook asking us how we feel so everybody wants to know but nobody really cares kind of way, right? What everyone's hoping is that it's all good and we just keep moving on. And so in doing the work, right, in lost my track there because I got distracted by a car. So where were we? Oh, the weather. So we wouldn't expect that. So if we look at our energetic states and we can be more with what is happening, doesn't mean we have to be happy about it. Doesn't mean we don't have to make the most of it. But instead of riding against it, right, causing friction right there in how we feel, and then not wanting to feel that, because there's your friction, right? That's the initial. And so recognizing that, it's a cloudy, overcast day today in my mind, right? And so what does one want to do on a cloudy, overcast day? Curl up under the covers, drink some tea, watch some movies, perhaps not talk to anybody, And if you do manage to do it, get yourself out for a walk, because it will feel better afterwards even if that's all that you do. So here I am, I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm walking. I'll get home, I'll have some steps in my legs, not as many miles as usual, but hey, anything's better than nothing, right? Like touching back into what's important here. But what's important is recognizing that not every day feels the same, right? And we don't feel the same every day. And so the more we can get to know ourselves, like the more you can get to know yourself, like how you be, what triggers you, right? And that doesn't mean that you can just start running around the world going, oh, that triggered me. No, that means you now get to take responsibility for it, right? Because now you know. So now you know your triggers, because it's not for the outside world. They didn't trigger you, right? You have those triggers in place. So the more we get to know about that, the more we can then not resist it. So this last few days, when I felt like this, I know it's just time for me to be quiet. That's it. Just get quiet, Shiv. Don't resist it, Because that's what I do. And then the other thing too is not explain it. And I have always a great urgency to explain away. And more and more, just no explanation necessary. Just stay still, stay quiet, walk, right? Walk. So, and there are some days when I do not get out, right? So because I really want to be human here with you, like it's a mind game, and sometimes I don't win, right? Which is why I'm so intrigued in getting to know how my mind works, because I like winning. So anyway, that's some of my stuff that goes on when my weather inside is overcast. But realizing that it's all just part of the patterns, right? It can't be sunny all the time. And so I thought I would share that with you. Oh, there we go. Someone just taking off at the traffic lights. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think. If any of that resonated with you, let me know down below. I love you so much, and thanks for letting me share on the trail. Satnam.